It's the Falcons and the Warriors. The first game of the inaugural Fairbreak Invitational here at Dubai Sports City. And the news from the toss is that the Warriors have been sent in by Susie Bates, the captain of the Falcons. In the end, a fairly easy decision to make for Bates, the New Zealand champion. Said that with grass on the pitch, live grass at that. The first ball of the Fairbreak Invitational. A nice bit of shape to start as well. Shot. And the first boundary of the competition as well. Redmayne off the mark in style. Into the first over, the Warriors 5 without loss. Runs for Matthews too, down the ground. Didn't get all of it. Bates on the dive. Just drags it in, though she doesn't. So, a couple of boundaries to start for the Warriors, and 9 without loss.
Yeah, and of course the power play being all important for these teams. You've got to win the power play. If you win at batting, you win at fielding, you've probably won the match. So all important these first 6 overs.
Also the bonus point in this competition. So 3 points for the win, but 1 point for the team that's leading after 10 overs. So that's been borrowed from the Big Bash in Australia last season. Worked pretty well there. So it'll be a part of Fairbreak over the next couple of weeks as well. The boundary out through point. Again, didn't quite middle it, but did well enough. That's hammered. Matthews on the front foot, swinging straight through the line. Now they've got a good start. 20 for none halfway through the third. Too short to start though, and put away accordingly by Matthews. Help yourself stuff. She's into the 20s. 31 for none, the Warriors.
Ellie Matthews goes big, and that is the first 6 of the Fairbreak Invitational 2022, the first 6 ever in a Fairbreak Invitational from Hayley Matthews.
And the delivery is not all that short. The shot is very long. This time she sweeps. That'll be another boundary. Terrific piece of timing. Ibok just gets the line fractionally wrong. And that's the double whammy. That was the no ball, along with the boundary. And Matthews launches. And launches a very long way. That's through. That's beaten the field, and this outfield is lightning. Redmayne joins the party. Well, Kaya Harua from Papua New Guinea has come on. I didn't think it was that bad a ball, actually. That's a terrific shot.
This would be another no ball.
I think that might be a no ball for over the waist. Loopy spinner. Now it was caught. Be a no ball, and a free hit will follow.
Problem for Susie Bates is free hit will be availed by Hayley Matthews again.
And just an extra kick in the gut there for Susie Bates. She was the one to take the catch off the no ball.
In the end, this could be not out. It's the free hit. So 2 catches in 2 balls for no wickets.
Catches has been good, but 50 for Hayley Matthews. The first match of the tournament for Fairbreak Invitational, and Hayley Matthews comes with a 50.
Looked aggressive, played well, used the conditions. And favouritely plays square of the wicket, and it races off the turf. That seemed to gain pace when it bounced. 9 overs gone. Warriors running away with it. 82 for no wicket. And finds the edge. And as is typical in 20 over cricket, that'll be 4. Goes short and takes the wicket. Terrific catch. So he'll change the tactics. She was penalised when she was for bowl short, and that is incredible jubilation.
She is over the moon. She recovered well with that one there, Mariko Hill, and she's got the big wicket. You know, look at that determination. Hayley Matthews has just looked to go big there, but she's just found the fielder right on the boundary edge. Really great pitch awareness there to not step over the boundary line.
Mariko Hill, the experienced Hong Kong player, gets the wicket of Hayley Matthews. She has to depart at making 58 runs. Warriors 90 for 1.
Misfield. And it costs them 4. Yeah, finds the gap. Nicely played, Redmayne. It's moving through the gears. Started slowly. Now finding the rope. He's up to 38. Again, over the top of square. One bounce over the rope. Redmayne races into the 40s. Contra-Ankai. Fast gloves. And I'll go upstairs to take a look at this. The back foot drag. Got the close-up here on Fair Break broadcast. Lydia, your thoughts? I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Adam, tell you what, this is tight. I think the thing is that they're probably looking at is just the back part of the boot. Is there anything that is over that line?
Waiting for the decision to be confirmed as not out. He's an outstanding young keeper, the 21-year-old. Adelaide Redmayne's half century to end the over. They might take a second on the bobble. Happy with the 1. So 2 half centuries for the Warriors openers. First Matthews and now Redmayne getting there in just 39 balls and 8 boundaries. 14 overs gone. 125 for 1, the Warriors. Quickish single through. Overthrow. Some work to do. Keeper's end should get the run out and does. They'll go upstairs, but Contra-Ankai has surely run out Georgia Redmayne. Looked well short of her ground. The overthrow that wasn't really there. Redmayne was well past the stumps at the non-striker's end. Watching it back here. Oh, the dive. It's a good one. And she has got back. Well, how often do you see batters not put in a dive and miss out by an inch? But Redmayne, knowing she was in all sorts of trouble, Lydia, has timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's something that you always need to get your players to do, even though you think you might be safe.
That's a very good looking shot again for 4 runs.
Partnership now between these two.
That's an opportunity of a catch, and that's a wicket. Susie Bates, the captain, takes the catch. Tip-off from Thailand, gets the first wicket, the second wicket for the Warriors. And the captain has to depart after making 16. Look at that.
Good foot movement from her, but she really didn't time it well. She gets underneath it, but not enough. Playing it a little bit too early. And, goes straight down the throat of Bates. We know that Susie Bates isn't going to drop it. He's picked the wrong fielder there. So that is the end of Sriharsha for 16. Nice little cameo from her of 22 deliveries from the USA captain. Score 147 for 2 following that wicket.
Another upper shot will go to the boundary. Mignon de Priya with her first boundary of the match. 152 for 2. That's some inexperience in the bowling. Quite short. There was fielder there, but 2 in front of square. So easy pickings for Redmond. A misfield there, and it will have to go to the boundary, and Jahara is not impressed. Mignon de Priya, she's creating an impact. The plan was simple but very well executed by Redmond. He used the crease really well, pedal swept it. There was no one on fine. 4 runs.
She is the bandana queen.
And the repeat, even better this time. Just a couple of bounces there. Final ball. Down the ground. They will try to steal 2 runs. Look at Mignon, how quick she is. Excellent running. Aggressive running from Mignon. And 17 runs of this last over, and Warriors finish with 177 for 2. And that's the target. Falcons need 178 runs at 8.9 runs per over in the 20 overs. And they've got the services of Shamari Atapattu, Susie Bates, so it's going to be a very good game. And we'll come back after a break for the rest of the action.
And starts with the ball on the spot. Susie Bates watchful to the first. There's a slip in. O'Connell, she's can bowl the outswinger. I think she's a little bit nervous as well. Well, that's Bates not hanging around there. That was up in the slot, and she slotted it back over. Well, it's not quite cow corner. Let's say wide long on for a 6.
We're going to call that textbook Susie Bates there. She just watches it and just loosens up her arms. She doesn't even need to think about running there. We've all seen Susie Bates do it before, and I'm sure it won't be the last time we see Susie Bates do this.
It's in the air, but that will be safe, and that will be 4. Really, no, just sneaks past with a toughie. It would have been a great stop, let alone a great catch. And this one requires no tricks. That is just belted. 1 bounce for 4. The 3rd over finishes. The Falcons are off to a flyer. Well, I was going to say well bowled. I thought it was well bowled. Oh, good attempted stop. It's another force of the Sri Lankan challengers going in favour of the batter at the moment.
Well, she gets the line wrong there, just straying on the leg side. Too full again, and Atapattu just puts that away with utter contempt. 4 runs.
It's like cuts in the air. Oh no, it's put down, I think. Did it carry?
Or Prabhadani, who bowled that previous over, time had the chance into a right, and it did, popped into the hands, straight out again. The frustration very clear.
Bates looks down the ground this time, but uses the inside edge and still gets 4.
Oh, Sky, second opportunity. Hanging high in the air. Doesn't make it. Doesn't get there. Nicely struck and placed Atapatu into the 30s in style. Oh, a deep backward square. Another boundary. The end of the power play. Falcons 58 for none. Atapatu, a couple of boundaries in that over. Class from Bates. On the back foot, steering away. Above the eye line, but put away. Atapatu reaching it on the full. Into the 40s she goes with her 8th boundary. Full again. All the way. Yep. Atapatu is seeing them beautifully. Helped along by the full toss there, it must be said. The correction. 6 more. Reaches the 50 in 25 balls. That's the third half century we've seen tonight, but that's the most impressive of the 3. Back-to-back 6s to reach the milestone. Chamari Atapatu putting the foot down at the right time.
Phenomenal striking. The correction, and it got dispatched. They'll be ruining those drops.
Very damaging. And look at that strike rate of 208 for Atapatu.
Straight back go, but Bryce's head had that. Couple of fielders there for that very shot, but Bates bisects them. Moves to 37.
That in the air, but there's no one away behind square leg. That is a perfectly safe stroke. Unfortunately, on this pitch, you only have to be fractionally short and you pay that penalty. Wide a full attempting. Bates is too good.
Oh, even Mignon Dupree can't get to that one. It was tried to field off her own bowling there, Escher, but she just couldn't quite get to that one. Yeah, and Bates, that's lovely. You can see that, the eyes on that one, straight back down. And that's a lovely fall from her there. So yeah, the pressure is off a little bit there. They tried to build a few dots and
Dinier, and this, oh no, it's put down. Catherine Bryce out, and she is so reliable in the field.
oh, she's going to be gutted by that one. That was the chance there for the Warriors to make that breakthrough. So Atapatu just took the swing at it. Catherine Bryce, you can see she's got herself in position and she's just juggled it at the last minute, and it's gone over the boundary as well, just to rub that extra bit of salt in the wounds there.
Susie Bates clubs it down the middle for her half century. So the prolific Kiwi continues on her merry way in T20 cricket. Well, finding it hard to describe that, Georgie.
Yeah, I was like, Jeff's not speechless ever, but yeah, I mean, anyone who's slightly even 2 years less seasoned than Susie Bates would have just left that for the wire, but she's followed that. Redmayne's gone with her, you know, she's a very able wicketkeeper. She's followed Susie Bates out wide, but down on one knee and just off to square leg boundary.
And Georgia Redmayne throws her hands up in, well, I'm going to say exasperation. Susie Bates thinks it's pretty funny, and that's going away for 4 somethings. In the air and out. Oz's persistent pays off. Well bowled her.
And it looked like that was Catherine Bryce there to take that wicket. That was, you know, she dropped one earlier, but yes, there she is, Catherine Bryce. She's going to be so chuffed with that. Really made up for it. And Oza is absolutely over the moon. Catherine Bryce you can see the determination on her face there. I am not dropping this on. Susie Bates, you're mine. On your bike, back to the dugout. Look at the joy on Oz's face there.
The Falcons make the breakthrough they so desperately needed. Susie Bates go for a classy 60, 133 for one. Ball goes short. Adipatu hooks and gets the placement perfect. Short again. And Jamila Connell's paying some penalties here. That is a terrific stroke.
Up-ish, out to the rope, all the way. The 150's up, Adipatu into the 90s. Back over her head with authority. Gets herself a boundary. She's got wraps on her, Satish. Close watchers have said she is a pocket rocket. Gets a good bite of that. Out towards deep mid-wicket. There's a chance and it's taken. That's what they needed to give themselves any opportunity in this game. The Warriors, they had to break the partnership. They've done just that. Yasmin Khan put a catch down earlier, but this time cruising around from deep mid-wicket. Makes no mistake. Satish is gone, 163 for two. A crack of light for the Warriors.
Well, she threw everything at it, Satish, and she certainly can. She can afford to do it and take the risks. And it's a lovely cameo from her. As, she's out for 9. Caught by Yasmin. Ball by Matthews. Score is 163 for 2.
Got something on that. It's fine. It's 4. Is it off the bat? It is. A century for Chamari Adipatu to start the Fair Break Invitational in just 54 deliveries. 13 fours, 4 sixes, a player of class, a player of experience, and looking every bit the match winner tonight for the Falcons.
And we've got the highlights. She's a 360-degree player, Adipatu. She's hit it all over the ground and she's manipulated the field.
Will she finish it with a 6? She will. Brings up the ton, then brings up the win. Chamari Adipatu with her 5th 6. Get the Falcons to the finish line. They're victorious at the first time of asking here at the Fair Break Invitational. Understaffed, missing Danny White, missing Marazan Cap, missing Brittany Cooper. But under the leadership of Susie Bates, they lay a foundation for themselves in this tournament, getting there with 8 balls to spare. With a victory to the Falcons by 8 wickets with 8 balls to spare. Chamari Adipatu unbeaten on 107 from 55 balls. We'll take a break here at Dubai Sports City. Back with a presentation after we take a quick look at the card. My apologies. So Adipatu 107 from 55. Hill was there with her at the end. The captain Bates 60 from 43. Isha Oza getting the first wicket. Matthews the second. The only 2 wicket takers for the Warriors. Matthews the best on show. An economy of just 5.75. But Prabodani and Rack and Bryce all with economy rates above 10, and they didn't hold their chances, putting 4 catches down when the Falcons were in the formative stages of their chase, but they take full advantage of it. Adipatu the star.